Well, folks, here we are once again on a Psychic Sundays live. Must be Sunday and it must be 9 o'clock at night, Eastern Time. Here we go. Sally Diane is waiting for you here, waiting for all these questions. We've got quite a few questions already. And we've got quite a few people requesting the runes.
I see that.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a segue for me to talk about an upcoming market I'm doing. It is a Friday night, I think they call it the Witchy Market, but it is this Friday from 5 to 9 p.m.
Gee, had I known about this, I would have had some graphics ready.
Well, now we're putting this together at the last minute, so I am planning. I have my merchandise there. I will be offering palm readings. There will be market special palm readings, 45 minutes, $45 for a 15-minute palm reading right there at the market. And I will also be doing 3 demos, and I believe that will be at the top of the hour, so it'll be at 6, 7, and 8 o'clock. I will be doing demos. Mostly 2 of them will be on the runes, and 1 will be on the tarot. And when I do that, I tell you a little bit about it, and then I just wander into the crowd and let everybody draw a rune or draw a card. Okay, so I hope to see everybody there. Again, that is the Friday night Witchy Market at the Stratford Army Navy on Lorne Avenue right here in beautiful Stratford.
Woo!
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Is it?
And Pam's going to be there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So when Pam and I get together, it's always a good time.
With or without her herd of dogs?
Without.
Okay.
She'll have them in her heart.
Are you ready to start?
I am ready.
There was a song called that in the early 2000s. Okay, well, let's see who's the first victim here. O'Neill.
Hi, O'Neill.
Looking for spirit messages using the runes.
And it is my pleasure. Let's see. What does O'Neill need to know? Ooh, there we go. There it is. And not too much, but it looks like it's pretty important messages because it's telling that your guides are telling you that the things that you've been working for are coming into fruition. So this is a time of harvest of you. This is a time for you to basically gather the rewards or reap the rewards of your labor. And let's see a little bit more about it. Love and truth. Well, now ain't that something? It does look like you have been, the runes are saying, hey, you've been doing things right. And it says that love is going to come into clearer focus for you. So those 3 things are really what is going to be dominating the next cycle of your life. And they're sort of showing, they're telling me they're working on like a 3 or 4 month cycle there. So the next 3 or 4 months, look for you to get the things that you've been working so hard to get and to achieve. And ultimately, oh, look at that. You've got Manas, which is a hug room. So ultimately, if you're going to pick up your head and say, where am I going to be next year? Next year, you are going to be in a symbiotic kind of relationship. And I believe this is a love relationship because it's a relationship that's win-win both ways. And because you have the love rune here, I really believe that this is about love. And perhaps even marriage.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right.
Marriage is pretty sweet.
O'Neill's buying its ball. She's got the chain.
Isn't that country western song?
It should be.
Yeah, you got the ball and I got the chain. Let's get married.
Jasmina right. Wants to know
Hi,
whether her training is going to get better at work.
Okay. It usually does. Ooh, it's complex. All right, so...
What does that mean?
Well, it looks like there's a lot at play here. And what you have right at the core of it is this idea of love. And I see that as company loyalty. So the reason that there is such a high learning curve on the training is because they're just very proud of the company for which they work, and they want to make sure that they have the very best. So they're training you to be the very best. If it's not hard, it's not worth doing, right? This is something that even though it's hard, you're good at it. And you've got the fire in you to keep up with it. So keep up with the training. And yes, it does get better. They're just taking you through all these steps during the training, and all the way they're thinking about how you're going to act when you're, in the company unsupervised on your own. So they're always looking at what's that future person going to be as a worker. So this training is basically geared toward bringing out whatever your weaknesses are, whatever your shortcomings are. See what you didn't tell them on the resume, right? All right, so you have, it says that you have your ancestors looking over you. So yes, it is going to get better. There is a reason why it's so tough. And maybe you should take a close look at the company and realize that this is the company that everybody's very proud of.
Oh, it's my turn.
It's your turn.
All right. Blue Snapper is back. Who's looking for messages with the runes?
Okay.
Hey, Blue Snapper. That runes is spelled without an I.
Yes. This is right. I know people always call them the ruins, and they're not. It's the runes. It rhymes with tunes, and it's actually spelled like tunes. Okay, so.
No, but it's not. It's an R instead of a P.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. Everybody knows what I mean.
Yeah. Rune, doom, tune.
Oh boy. Now this one just kind of fell out of the bag. And so the first message for the week ahead is planning for it's Nothus, so it's planning for the needs of the future. So this is a week to plan. This is a week to look ahead and maybe start thinking about how your today actions are going to impact your tomorrow self. It feels like the winds of change are blowing through your life this week. So things are changing, and they're changing fast. But ironically enough, all the changes that are coming your way, you're basically getting what you ask for. You know what they say about getting what you ask for. Although it does seem to work out pretty well for you. This is also a week to, it's talking about partnerships here, but it's not talking about toxic kind of partnerships, but it's saying that tighten your bonds with people who make you feel at ease and make you feel good about yourself. Okay, so looks like it could be a pretty productive week. You got your head pointing in the right direction.
And next we have Bonita.
Hi, Bonita.
Bonita's looking for love. There's quite a few questions about that.
Well, spring fever, you know.
Spring fever, yeah. You don't want to see those sunrises on your own.
Oh yeah. Well, I like best, and it's back, is what they call the morning chorus, and it's.
Oh, yeah, of course. You're still up then.
Yeah.
Those birds aren't waking you up. They're putting you to sleep.
Yes, they are. Okay, so who are we looking at? Bonita.
Bonita.
Looking for love. Wasn't that an urban cowboy song? Woo. Well,
I don't know.
So far, so good.
I don't know. Every time I hear that phrase, I just think of Eddie Murphy singing that album there. Do you remember that skit?
No. And if I saw it, I'd go, oh, yeah, I remember that one. Okay, so, Bonita, you said looking for love, and yes, the aspects are very positive for you to find love at this time of year, the time of rainbows and promises. This is a good time. But saying right here, be picky. There are some things that you don't tolerate in the long run. And if you don't tolerate in the long run, don't tolerate in the short term either. The one thing about the Queen of Swords is that, boy, she can be stern, but the thing with her is you do not lie to her. And you've got to be like Queen of Swords. Even a small lie is still a lie. Even a small lie is an intentional act of disrespect. So, yes, love is coming your way. You can be very, very choosy. So be very clear with yourself what you can tolerate, not tolerate long term. But know that your Prince Charming is coming. So don't feel bad about throwing away the toads.
All right. Oh, it was Eddie Murphy playing Buckwheat, and they were doing the greatest hit song.
Oh,
albums,
yes.
right. The way that
Yes.
the way that K-Tel used to do. Oh, you're
Yes.
American. You don't know what K-Tel is.
Oh, no, I know what K-Tel is. Yes. I remember that because it was Buckwheat's favorite hits. And then there was Blue Velvet. Was that his name?
Velvet Jones.
Velvet Jones, yeah. Anyhow, up for who's next?
My brain. Oh, yeah. Oh, Diane wants to know what's going on this week.
Okay, so Diane.
I really had to work to get that memory back. Cheers, everybody.
Oh, no. I'm trying to find Diane's question. Okay, there we go. Diane Wellington. Hi, Sally. What's up for me this week? Okay, Diane. I'm seeing kind of like a lot of numbers. So, tells me you'll be working with numbers. Usually that's about money. Money is everybody's favorite numbers game, right? Okay, so. Ooh, yeah. And I got the impression of numbers. And first off, you get Ace of Swords. So this is a new beginning, but it's a new beginning that has a learning curve to it and skill to it. And it's this idea of doing things by the book, by the record. So I think we're looking at maybe bookkeeping or financing really dominating your thoughts and actions this week. And also I see the King of Pentacles as being somebody, it does not feel like a romantic connection. This feels like somebody in authority, maybe a supervisor or even a financial advisor. This is somebody who looks at what you do and kind of critiques it or gives you guidance. So this week you are working on learning something new.
Woohoo!
I hope you like math.
I'm obviously in a very musical mood because when you said money, I heard the song from Cabaret.
Oh, yeah. No, I would have heard the one from Pink Floyd.
I know. That's exactly what I was thinking. As I'm hearing the Cabaret version in my head, I'm like, yeah, most other people will be thinking of Pink Floyd's money.
Yeah.
Speaking of money, go give Sally an email there. Get a reading.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing those live again, aren't you?
I am. But
And the phone number for that is 519-272-1293. Give those fine folks at the spa a call and they'll book you an appointment in Stratford, Ontario. Can we get on with the show?
Yes, we can.
SR Kish is back. I'm back to part-time hours and have a job interview Wednesday for part or full-time hours. Will I get the job? No, and thank goodness you won't. Woo, you're lucky on that one.
Yeah. I think that something about the way they phrase the interview or the kind of interview it is, it really puts you back on the defensive. So I'm going to go ahead and go with I really think that he's right there. I can put a few cards
let's see
up.
what the cards say.
Yeah. Say pay special attention to this one, yeah. Remember what I said about meant to be putting you on the back heel? The Emperor reverse is sort of, he can be the failed leader, but he can also be a bad leader of some sort. Yeah. Yeah. It's really going to give you a big eyeful. I wonder if this is within your company, because it's kind of like when I look at these two, it's saying, yeah, whoever's giving you the interviews is really going to be confrontational about it, adversarial, if you will. But there's this idea of, just be willing to move forward. So don't say, I have to have this one and this one only. Because even after the interview, even if they offered you the job, you just it just doesn't strike you right. And you got to listen to those inner instincts, right?
Alrighty then, moving on to Prosperity Road. Well, there's a name I haven't heard before, and apparently they got an entire band as their icon there. Ooh. If you've got a band and you've got some stuff online, post your link. Nicholas has become very attached to me. He fills my days with attention, almost to the point of leaving me no time for myself. Is this a relationship worth pursuing? No, just get another cat. That'll keep Nicholas busy,
Yeah, this feels like you're dealing with somebody who's really insecure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't want to give you any time to think about things. Yeah, he is really, really insecure. Yeah, you're getting a pretty big warning right here. But it is about him wanting to be in your face all the time, because it's like he's love bombing you and trying to keep you from thinking about what red flags you're going to see there. But the cards are also saying, we will send you somebody good.
All right.
But I don't think Nicholas is it.
And no, we're not going to tell you where that is or what they look like. Moving on to Donna. Should I just surrender my DL for good, or wait to see how well I can see after the cataract surgery? Oh, DL means driver's license.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. These days, who knows what means?
Yes. We both saw download.
Yep.
Let's see how your cataract surgery is. Well, right now you're not seeing for crap. And it feels like it must be just like a certain area of your vision. Because it just feels like when I see that lantern, it's almost like, when you get a car coming up the street and the light's right in your eyes, and so you're blinded. It feels a little like being light blinded. Oh, yeah, it's you've got a good surgeon in there. Give it a chance to see if you can work with it, because he's going to make your sight a little. It will get better, but I don't think it's going to be 100%. But they're saying, wait till after your surgery and see if you feel comfortable driving with what you have as far as sight.
Yeah. See? Wait to see.
Yeah. Well, I think it has more to do than that. I think that, I know exactly what that has to do with. I even know what the light blinded meant.
Okay, moving on to 70s. The 70s. You better be wearing your bell bottoms, I tell you that. Should I take this trip and go stay with him in America for 2 weeks? Or is it better not to? You are asking a Canadian about whether you should go to the States. Wrong time to ask me that. How about the American? What do you say?
I'm seeing, because I know it's scary, and we have so many friends from America that are watching our show. It's just scary for us Canadians. And I know that I was born and raised American, but I've been here for 30 years and
Still
you
haven't
do,
become a citizen.
yeah, well, no, I have not. But you do scare me.
It's not the first time I've heard that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there you are, trying to decide.
Ooh. Um, yeah, you might want to try and talk him into coming up here.
Oh, wherever they are.
Yeah. It just feels like there's, yeah, I wouldn't. It's just going to end up costing you way more than you can afford.
Sorry, 70s. Long distance relationship it is. Welcome back to Diane Oracle Podcast. After today's vendor market of what took place from the head person, does it show their true colors?
Okay, let's just see what, whatever that means.
Divine Oracle Podcast, you're guaranteed to get a cryptic question.
Yes. So I can only tell you what the cards say. All right, so, you know, it's saying that, in a way you're looking forward, you're thinking about the other things that are in front of you right now. And as far as head person, when I look at the Emperor, it's saying, you know, the Emperor could be a little bit of a hard person, even in their good, their good manifestation. And it said, well, to put it simply, this is what the card's saying. Yes, they were dicks, but they were right, and they're good business people. And it would, it says that it would be very good judgment for you to follow them again. And I think there's a little bit of a reminder there that the person that leads the show, you're not looking for them to be your friend. You're looking for them to be a good promoter for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they're a good promoter.
Good.
You know, if they're a little bit dickish.
So you got to do the dance.
Do the dance.
Kara James is next.
Hi, Kara.
What will I need to know for next month? Oh, that's right. We are at the end of March.
Ooh, yes.
That went by so fast.
I know. My goodness.
Have you seen the outfall from the storm? Sorry, the fallout?
No, not yet. I've seen
We got lucky.
Well, yeah, they said it was like 10 minutes worth of lucky. Something like that. Where it's like 10 minutes, you know, just a little bit north of us, really got walloped.
Oh, there's almost 400,000 people without power.
Yeah. And
states of emergency declared because of the ice storms.
And we are so sorry for those people. Even though we are happy that it didn't hit us. Sorry.
Yeah. We've had rain all day, and it's been a balmy 14 degrees.
Yes. Okay,
It's been so nice, even the dog went out in the rain.
Yes, he did. And he doesn't like the rain.
Did he go out there voluntarily? Not really.
Whoops. Okay, so messages.
No, what does Kara James need to know
for next month? Yes, okay.
Focus.
No! That's too serious. What does Kara James need to know for next month? Oh. Spring fever, Kara. Oh my. Yeah. Next month, be willing to embrace new opportunities. And
Just say yes.
Just say yes. Just say yes. It's kind of like next month is going to be fire. And there are a few things you're so glad that you waited for, because like all the sacrifices you've made in the past are suddenly worthwhile. Yeah, you are headed in. There's someone good coming into your life in April. April is a good month all the way around.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter indeed.
Next, we got the Queen of Joy. I'm involved with a broken man who has been carrying serious issues for decades. I want to protect myself while still standing by his side. He says he loves me. Does Spirit have any advice?
Well, I'm just thinking about one of the ladies at my cribbage league that used to say, "Never be a nurse or a purse," and that's that's the top rule for well, at least for senior ladies dating. I think it should be for all ladies dating.
But maybe she wants a project.
Yeah, that never works out well for any of us.
I can fix him.
I know, and we're hardwired. I know we're hardwired that way. It's a curse of being a woman.
Strays.
Yes. Pick up stray cats with fleas, not stray guys. Okay, so Queen of Joy's broken man. Huh. Well, that's interesting. It looks like, well, look at this. Like one of the big reasons why you'll have a broken man who chooses to stay broken. A lot of it has to do with this connection to home, you know, to his past, to his family, to his roots. And I make it sound romantic, and it really isn't. It's total escapism. It's a total cop out. But yeah, got that. The Hierophant. Oh. Okay, so as far as marriage goes, honey, I hate to tell you this, but if you stick around this guy too much longer, he is going to try and marry you. And that's just, it's total disaster. You may love him, but there's 6 billion plus men on earth. You could pick somebody else to love. This guy is going to be a total disaster to your life.
I think you added quite a bit to the population there. It's half and half.
Yeah, well, anyhow.
Not
You're right.
Not 2/3, 1/3.
Yeah, you're right. So,
Well, moving on to Starfall.
hey,
Ooh,
Starfall.
wants runes messages.
And I will gladly give them to you. Okay, Starfall. And remember, if you want to see a live rune demo with yours truly, go to the Friday night witchy market in Stratford. Okay, so, and Starfall. Ooh,
Yeah, slide those over a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah, the overhead camera moved. Because I had to adjust the face cam from Pam,
All right.
who sits quite a bit taller than you. Yeah,
Short people, yeah, I
Get
know.
you a booster seat. No, maybe not. Your feet actually reach the floor in this one.
Okay, so Starfall. Message from the runes. You've got love. You've got the seeds of love pointed around you. And even though there's a lot of passion here, there's also a lot of thorn energy. So right now you're going to want to kind of handle your love relationship a little carefully. You know, don't make yourself vulnerable here because there is that thorn. You know, it's like handling a rose. Okay, and so when I look up at what's coming up for you, when stuff starts happening for you, it's going to happen fast. So you're going to have a high energy summer. There are going to be some blessings brought down upon you. Says the summer is going to be absolute fire. That's keen as. You don't see it so well, but it is keen as. But then there's this bee, Burkana. And so many times I see that, and it says baby. And I think that right now the dominoes are falling for a new life to come into your life. Whether that's a baby of your own or a baby from somebody close to you, you will be holding a baby this time next year. Okay.
Well, folks, you know what time it is at 9:30. Once again, it's time for Pick a Card. This time for the week starting March 31st, 2025. Sally's already shuffled a card and she's about to pick 3 of them. You pick one of those right now. The reading for that card is your reading for the week ahead.
So everybody pick a number 1 through 3. Pick card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. Ready? If you pick card number 1, then your tarot card for the week is the 2 of Cups. This is going to be a good week for partnerships. If you have a romantic relationship in your life, make sure you be willing to flirt a little bit more. Also, if you work together with some on a work level, there's somebody that you work together, this is a good time to form partnerships in that manner as well. So this is your week to be social. Now, did you pick card number 2? Well, card number 2, your card for this week, wow, is the Lovers. Spring fever is happening all over the place. The Lovers is all about balance. And it's also blessed by the angel Raphael. So it does say that this is going to be a more balanced week for you. And when you have a week that's about balance, it's also a good week to kind of repel toxic people. It'll be so easy to do this week just because you kind of have this spiritual, you have more spiritual energy around you. And you also notice that the folks there are naked. We'll cover their bodies. So anyhow, that represents being open and allowing yourself to be vulnerable. So be open, allow yourself to be vulnerable. This is a good week for relationships and, dare I say it, love. Did you pick card number 3? Well, if you pick card number 3, you've got the 10 of Swords, and it's the 10 of Swords reversed. And I'd rather see, this is the kind of card I'd rather see reversed because the 10 of Swords is a rather nasty card. You got this guy that's got 10 swords in his back. But it talks about not just sorrow, but it talks about a bit of overkill. So you've got not only sorrow, but you've got, this drama added to it that just makes it worse. And as you're coming into the week, those kind of hyper dramatic situations, those kind of people playing the victim, people, playing the blame game, all kinds of manipulations, all these things are coming to an end. So look for this week to be the week that a new day dawns, and that that drama does not have the same effect that it does before. Okay, so yeah. Very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week for another episode of Pick a Card. Have a great week.
And we are back. We've already done Starfall. Next, we have Patricia, who wants to know what's coming her way in April.
Oops. That. Okay, so I see things settling down for you a little bit. This in April, it feels like your emotions are going to change a bit. I do feel like this is a month where you get over some heartaches that you've been hanging on to. 'Cause I see those falling away. I see clouds falling away, and things becoming much clearer for you. I also see you putting down roots for wherever you're going to live for a while. And I also see somebody connected to your past coming back into your life in a very good way. And there he is, the King of Swords. He's maybe a doctor or a lawyer. He could be somebody that works in electronics, but it really feels like this is somebody who's in a sword sort of situation. He has a good sense of humor, but he doesn't show it in public, kind of thing. So the person he is in public and the person he is in private, two different things. He's actually somebody that has a sharp wit and really good humor, even though people that in public he seems like he's a bit of a Silent Sam sort of type. Okay.
And next we have Glenifa.
Hi, Glenifa.
I'm still infatuated with coworker / boss. He flirted with me too. Will anything happen between us?
Not if you're lucky, but let's see what the cards have to say.
Yeah. And by the way, all you Reddit stories readers, you're not doing a very good job. You got to act out these stories with your voice. Come on.
Oh, jeez.
I am talking about you, Dark Fluff.
Okay.
Just kidding. I love that channel.
Oh, yeah. So, the cards are in your court. You're in a funny sort of situation. You're a valued enough worker. They wouldn't. He doesn't have you there just for a relationship. So you can find a way to continue on with your job, but know that he's never going to be completely open with you. So he's holding back. You know, I just don't see a lot of commitment from this guy. I don't see him having a lot of skin in this relationship. And I don't see you ever being able to get what you want out of the relationship as far as relationships go. The good thing is you're going to come to realize that in April. And you're going to be mad at me because I was right. But, aw, you're not the first person.
All right. Can't even turn it off right now. Hey, I forgot to put the email up. There we go. So there's a couple of questions I've scrolled that have flown by me, so I can't put them up on the screen. But Cindy C wants to know about the month of April.
Now, it's just like a vision I got. I'm going to look at the cards, Cindy.
Do you slide them over to you, right?
Yes. But one of the things I got with you is kind of vision of really nice white shoes, golf shoes, kind of, you know, the ones with the cleats on the bottom or something. But stepping into kind of soft grass that's a little wetter than you expect. And you know, it's like if you wear new shoes to the golf course, you are going to get them muddy. I think that's a little thing, but maybe it's not a little thing to you. Oh, okay, so. All right. So I think you're both sort of out of sorts. You and your husband are out of sorts. He's out of sorts emotionally. So things haven't been going his way, and he really is one of those things where he can't blame anybody. So he's he's pouting, but he just doesn't know who to be mad at, sort of thing. So he's just not in a good mood. And both of you are a little irritable. I can see that, like when I look at the devil card, this is the part that that really attracts my attention, you know. And so yeah, try and be nice to you know, each other. For some reason, it's not that there's anything wrong. Sometimes we're in a bad mood, and it seems like both of you guys are in a bad mood at the same time. So don't make any big decisions in April, and just know it's just an emotional month. Things aren't as bad as they feel. Okay.
Next, we have Cool Libra, who's looking for a job, a new job.
Okay. We have Cool Libra.
That's a theme.
Oh.
Cool Libra. Then again, you are Libra, so that's just the way it goes for us.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah. I think that you will find a new job, and I see you maybe putting roots down here and staying a little bit longer. And it goes 3-4-4, and so it makes me wonder that maybe you hear about it in March and you start working in April. That would make sense. It feels like your boss, you know, whoever you're working for, is he, he's strong, but he's fair. We'll put it that way, because it feels like he builds a lot of respect. So he's true to himself. He's true to his belief. But finding a job you like, especially a job where you're working with people you like, is there for you in April.
Cool Libra, it took me 36 years to find the perfect job.
Just the price of being a Libra, I guess.
Well, for some of us.
Mm.
Who knew, eh? I think Grandma knew. Speak Knowledge wants a rune reading for spirit messages.
Okay, speak knowledge. Get the runes.
The smallest handful you can.
Whatever.
The smallest.
It's whatever handful comes into my hand. Okay, speak knowledge. It looks like you've got gifts coming down, and sometimes we don't recognize gifts being gifts, but you've got gifts that will help you to put down roots. Thorn. There's a couple. Where's Pertho? Okay, so even though it's not around, I do see that you have gifts coming your way that speak knowledge. Even though there is some annoyances, you know, I think that you have an inherent distrust in relationships, a distrust of relationships. And so it's hard for you to open up to a two-way relationship. But there's a two-way relationship right in front of you. And this does seem like it is a very good thing, and it does pan out well. So try not to be too much of a prick about it. Pardon my French, but that's exactly what they're saying. You know, there's somebody coming in your life, and you don't have to test her, and you don't have to be unkind. This is a person that is what you were looking for. It is what you asked the universe for, and it is a relationship that's coming into your life. I also think that you're either going to get a kitten or a puppy into your life too. So just see some kind of small little critter coming in. Okay, who's next?
You know, I guess that what happens there when you put yourself up on some popsicle pedestal. and expect everybody else to reach that same level. Right? Cool.
Yeah.
Right, speak knowledge. Next we have Kelsey Wells. Will a recruiter from South Carolina, well, it says SC, so I'm thinking South Carolina, reach out to me for an interview?
All right. So, well, that's interesting. You know, because this recruiter from South Carolina, it's almost one of those things where you think this is everything for your future. This will put you in a really good position for your future, and that is what you've hoped for, what you've been hunting for, looking for. Yeah, this is, you've got 3 really positive cards dead center here. So it looks like the offer is good. You do have to wait until the summer. Ooh, that's nice too. Yes, the recruiter will get in touch with you. The offer will be for a job starting this summer. It seems very good. And just as a bonus, you take this job and you will meet somebody.
Okay. Now we have Cat Moon. Will I be in a relationship by summer or no? Oh, yeah, sure. Put a time pressure on yourself. That always works out.
She's just figuring out how many boxes of wine she needs to store in the basement. Let's see. Cat Moon.
Buy a box of wine, get a free set of batteries.
Okay, so I'm not even going to give you a that's one because I'm the one that started that one. Okay, so
They're all rechargeable now.
oh gee. Okay, Catwoman. There's this thing. You've got Thorazaz right in the sun, right at the base of everything, and so Spirit's kind of saying, you know, you gotta quit being so prickly. You've got to quit being confrontational. You know, yes, a lot of men have a lot of reasons to not trust them, but how about you wait until they show that they can't be trusted before you put them under suspicion or under a microscope? Because it looks like one of the problems you have right now is you're pretty intense. And it says, yeah, this summer you're going to have a lot of chances to do short trips and even weekend trips. Take them all. Yeah, you'll meet somebody right here. And it will be like midsummer. And it will happen at a time when you least expect it and aren't expecting to meet anybody. It's like when we go to the club, we expect to meet somebody. When we go to the laundromat, we don't expect to meet anybody. And yet it's in these commonplace places that we meet people. So if you're going out to get groceries or do the laundry or run errands, don't wear your pajama bottoms and make sure you put on a little bit of makeup before you go out in public anytime, because you're going to meet somebody under unexpected circumstances and it's going to be the one. So, yeah, there you go.
Ooh, look at that. Braveheart.
Hi, Braveheart.
Do you see what college program fits me the best? I'm enrolling in school soon.
Okay.
So you think.
Oh, but school sounds exciting. I like school.
Well, I like school too. I just know that a lot of college students and college graduates end up not working in the field they studied. At which point, isn't just taking general college better to get that extra education, but more importantly, to get the networking? And of course, different perspectives.
Okay. Oh, that's it.
Braveheart.
Yeah, I know. You missed one.
No, I didn't. Did I?
Kit Kat. Cat.
Let's have a quick look here. Um, it is not on my screen.
Okay.
Look
And
at
he does have question marks, so I don't know. But
yeah.
Cat, we'll answer yours next, Cat. Anyhow, we are at Braveheart as he wants to know what kind of college programs and like you've got the Ten of Swords, but it's a Ten of Swords reversed, so that's kind of like anxiety in that working its way out. And so, just go for general studies because it feels like it's the experience that really matters, and it's the path upon which you find the world. So it's definitely a path you should walk.
Oh yeah, definitely the college experience matters.
Oh yeah,
And if you can afford it, move away to college.
absolutely.
Um,
Experience new a new
it isn't
place.
just a new environment and new education and learning subjects you don't know anything about. It's new people. It's people from other places. They're going to give you perspectives that you didn't even think about. You know?
Okay, so
It's about destroying your liver. Oh,
yes.
no, that was 30 years ago. Sorry.
Okay, so cat.
Cat?
May I know who is coming towards me in love? Ooh, that's a complicated question. But we'll see what spirit
Really?
has
What's
to say.
complicated about that?
Oh, it depends on what they're willing to show you. They're never willing to show you everything. Wouldn't make it that easy.
He spins straw into gold. Oh, no, that's Rapunzel.
Yes. Okay, so whoever's coming at you, this is somebody you'll meet. Somebody you'll meet through work. Because I see you at work. That's why I see with the Six of Pentacles for some reason. I'm seeing a work situation there, and it feels like he's kind of focused and shy at work, but it feels like this is somebody who actually reaches out to you via social media. So yeah, that's what they'll tell me about him. Yeah, he's kind of a low key kind of person. He may actually be an earth sign because he really does feel earthy. All right, there you go.
Next, we have Vibe with the Connect. Is there any love relationships coming soon? Not soon enough.
Okay, so vibe with connect. Whoops.
Oh. Are any of those cards about self-pity?
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like in the cards threw these two out. It's saying that you're sort of stealing happiness from yourself. So I think this is why you're having issues issues connecting with people. Trying to find. Oh, where are you? Okay, so I lost my. Oh, there it is. Any love relationships, and in love relationships, again, you're your own worst enemy, and it has to do with almost like you when you're in a relationship. It's almost like you want to hurt. You're so sure you're going to be hurt that you want to be the first one to hurt, sort of thing. So it's they're saying, look, man, put all the negativity and all the worry behind you. And even though you don't know people right up front, even though when you look at people, you know that there's so much going on behind the mask, you've got a mask too. So you're just as big of a puzzle to others as they are to you. So just relax, get to know people, and try and tone down the mistrust, and you will find it very easy to find love. Love has wanted to come to you. So
Next, we have Sean G, who's looking for guidance for the week. Welcome back, Sean.
hi, Sean. And Sean, this week the cards are, you got Three of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Empress. Okay, so Sean, it's saying that with the Nine of Wands, it's somebody that's a little bit defensive, somebody who's staying in the same place. But the thing of it is that it almost says, this is a week where you can just stay in the same place and wait for things to come to you. Because something good is coming your way. And the cards are saying all you have to do is just sit in one place and wait for it to come. So if all you have to do is sit at your desk and keep your nose in your work, you're fine. Good things are going to find you this week.
Donna, we've got time for one question each. There's probably some questions we're not going to get to. And you know how to get a hold of Sally privately, so you know what to do. Moving on, Seashells. Uh-oh, Seashells gone tone deaf today. May I ask about Scott? He held his breath when he seen me, and I noticed he stopped breathing. Does he find me attractive enough to text me?
Well, whether he finds
you got to write all caps. I'm screaming.
It's just the mood he's in. Okay, well, let's see. Scotty. What's going on with Scotty? Scotty boy. Scotty doesn't know. Oh. Yeah, that holding his breath wasn't a good thing. It definitely wasn't. You've got all swords around this. I think it's almost like he was leading you on, because the cards are saying, he really doesn't have very good intentions towards you. And this is something that you should give it a rest. Definitely give it a rest.
He's not the one you're looking for.
Yeah, and I'm not sure he's somebody that you can trust.
Next, we have Wendy Macero.
Hi, Wendy. It's nice to see you.
Looking for spirit messages.
Okay. So, what does Spirit have to say for Wendy? Wendy, lovely Wendy. All right. Okay, so what Spirit is saying to you is that you've kind of waited for a long time and held yourself back for a long time and been afraid to really dream big. And so you've kind of put yourself in sort of sleep mode, and Spirit's saying, wake up, wake up, wake up. Because this is the time for you to get active. This is a time for you not to wish, but to do. The things that you've been wishing for, go for them. Because the world is on your side. And the world is very well aspected in front of you. So whatever it is that you're afraid to ask for or afraid to try for, that's definitely what you should be doing, Wendy.
All right. Next, we have Always Protected. Should I rely on my project to make my financial situation better, or search for a temporary job? You need a temp job for about 6 months. Right now, you're paying the bills, but barely. You need that temp job for the candy.
Candy's fun. Well, yeah. Yeah, I would say definitely. Because when I see that one, I see as being sort of the sure thing, which is your project, but you need just a little extra something sweet there. So yeah, take a side job for a little bit just to make just to pay the bills, but stick with your project
Not
too.
so much about the bills. It's, an extra couple hundred, maybe $300 a month to, get lottery tickets or the right kind of booze or, whatever strikes your fancy. So the
Excuse
candy.
me.
Right now you're missing the candy money. Next we have Dorella. All caps. When will Tony be reaching out to me? He's a Cancer.
He is. See what's going on with Mr. Tony and Dorella. All right, he'll send you an email in a week. That's 7-7.
There we go.
There you go.
Bango. Is it a new relationship? Are his feelings honest? Or is it all a narcissistic plan? You give the guy way too much credit.
Where are we?
Bangle, dating somebody who isn't smart enough to be narcissistic. I'm kidding. Of course he's smart in his own way.
Okay, so
Keep going. They're
always protected.
yeah.
70s.
There we go, right there. No, you missed it.
Oh,
Right between-
Bangle. Oh, I thought you were saying Van Gogh.
Instead of the eye doctor, you need to get your hearing tested.
You know that you're within reach of me.
So I'll move over 3 inches.
I heard that. Okay, Bangle, let's see. In a new relationship, should I stay or run? Okay, so, well, the cards are reminding you never lose sight of the fact that you can always take care of yourself. So, no reason to be needy. You don't have to be needy. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so they're saying as a positive in this situation, you can take care of yourself. Emotionally, financially, you can take care of yourself. Because they're saying that you are a little bit confused. Feels like it's got everything going on at once. This is sometimes called the confusion delusion card. I don't think that it's kind of like, is he an angel or is he a devil? He's neither. He's somewhere in the middle. Okay, so he's not as, it doesn't come down to all being a narcissistic plan, but, his feelings might be swayed a little bit by sex. That's about it.
So he's a guy.
He's a guy. Take your time getting to know him. You're stable. You're you got 4 feet on the ground. You can take all the time you want with him. But he's a guy. He's not a devil.
Like he's a cow.
What?
4 feet on the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because I was looking at something in a throne. And the throne has 4 feet,
All right, how many more you got in you?
Oh, wow. How many more do we got?
Oh, a few.
Yeah, I don't have that many more.
How about a couple more?
Yeah, we've already gone over a bit, haven't we?
Yeah, it's 10:05.
Okay, let's do a couple more.
Ice creams, looking for love.
Oh, ice cream. Oh, ice cream sounds good.
And it's just around the corner, quite literally.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming as fast as it can. It's coming as fast as it can. Aw. It's coming as fast as it can, But no matter what I told you, you will never see it coming. You'll absolutely never see it coming.
Oh, one of those sneaky people.
Yeah, but that's the best kind.
Yeah. Hate all men. Is what I was told.
And Dorella makes a very good point. Please make sure you like this video and share it, and also subscribe. When you like, you really help the algorithms so that YouTube is more likely to put out, to post our videos under recommended than that. Okay.
All right.
So,
Posta Electronica, which I'm going to have to Google Posta Electronica, see what kind of music that is. Apparently, you've given Posta Electronica a reading one-on-one.
oh, really?
Yes. She's
Awesome.
from Italy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
See, that triggers it.
Oh, yes. Beautiful woman. Beautiful.
All right. So the question is a bit long-winded. Will I be able to block the meeting on April 4th at my house? Take place between me, my mom, and Selena, Angelica, Vittoriano, and Alessandro. I hope I did a pretty good job of pronouncing all those Italian names. I guess she doesn't want this meeting to happen.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see.
It's either that or there's some words missing.
Well, no, I understand what she's saying.
Oh, good.
And I know what she's asking.
Okay.
And yeah, the meeting just isn't the right time for her.
Okay.
Okay. So, let's see.
Does she make music?
I don't know. I think she may have been she may have been an orchestra in her younger days. Very elegant woman. Very much Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. Nice. Okay. I'm not sure that's the answer they're giving, but they're showing both you and your mother well positioned here. You know, that you and your mother are both kind of well grounded and together, which is important for you. But here, right here, you've got the Tower, which is, you know, the undoing of certain unfairnesses, whatever. But I see this as being the operative card. Your question was, can I stop the meeting? Yeah, I think you can. Whatever works out the least best for the rest of those. I do think that you can block this meeting and know that there is a downfall coming for them.
Alrighty then.
Well, you and your mom, sit pretty.
Next we have Brother Chris.
Hello, Brother Chris.
How much longer do I have to wait till the letter from the lawyer or for caseworker? What?
Okay.
Oh, okay. So he's waiting from a letter from a lawyer for the caseworker.
Right. Okay,
So,
let's see.
well, I know lawyers are motivated by money.
Yes, disgustingly so.
Hey, when you got the power, you wield it.
So it says you're going to have to. It's showing a 3. And golly jeepers, I hope that's not 3 weeks. But they may actually make you wait that long. I am so sorry. You know, there is yeah, it's going to take 3 weeks. It just is. It still works out okay for you. Because you're shown as the Queen of Cups. Sorry you have to wait.
And we might make this the last one. We'll see. It's 10 after 10. Cece.
Oh, yeah.
My ex reappeared today, liking my social media posts. Is it because I shared my new relationship? The word, when I think of your ex, the word insidious comes to mind.
Yes,
He starts with good intentions and then his mind twists the hell out of them.
yeah, yeah. You got that one exactly right. Somehow that post caught his eye, and somebody may have pointed it out to him, because then he goes to that point where is I'm going to get back to work at it because I'm supposed to be there, kind of thing, which is weird. Yeah,
It's a combination of I'm gonna let her know I'm still around. If it doesn't work out, I'm the fallback guy.
yeah,
With
and
simultaneously, I'm gonna remind her of how shitty a guy can be. That's what I mean by the insidious part of it.
mm-hmm. He gave me a really creepy feeling. I had an ex like that.
Spuffy wants a general reading, so let's see what Spuffy needs to know right now.
Okay, and this will be my last reading.
Okay.
Okay, Spuffy.
We got through most of them.
Yeah, Spuffy, what you need to know right now, most important, is this temperance card. And this temperance card talks about things in moderation. So you've lost your balance. You need to, balance out your diet, balance out your drinking, balance out everything. Remember moderation. So whatever you're overdoing or underdoing, get yourself back into balance. Yeah, you need to start taking your Geritol, because you're coming into a real active part of your life, and this can be successful, but not if you're off your, not if you're out of balance. So yeah, take your Geritol, eat your Wheaties, get yourself back into balance.
Sorry, Nalia. I'm having a hard time with that one. We're not going to get to you today. Same with Rosie's Fairies or Diamond. We are here every Sunday from 9 p.m. Eastern until 10 p.m. Eastern. Oh, we've gone a bit over on that. That happens. There's a lot of questions. If you get here early, you've got a much better chance of getting your questions answered. And by early, I mean the first half hour. As you can tell, the questions take a bit of time, especially the room questions. Yeah. So in the meantime, how about you send Sally an email?
info@sallydiane.com.
A way to take over there.
I know. I am taking over, because I also want to remind you guys that this Friday, April 4th, I will be at the Army Navy on Lorne Avenue here in Stratford. I will be part of the Witchy Night Market. And I'm probably saying that wrong, but the market that is going to be there, I will be selling merchandise. I will be there with Pam. She sits in for me sometimes. She's our favorite animal communicator. We'll be selling crystals and jewelry and runes and books. And I will also be doing palm readings. And those are 15-minute palm readings, and it's a market special, $45. So I hope to see all of you there. It's from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock on April the 4th.
Anything else?
Have a great week, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.